two wagging at each other. How much do you love my mug? I did a big Emma Bridgewater order and I ordered a few different mugs and this was one of them. This is more of like a Christmassy one. And then I have the best mug to show you at some point as well. I actually wish I'd bought more. Anyway, please excuse, number one, the state of my basement. Anything you can see in the background, we're just going to pretend we haven't seen. And number two, the state of me. I don't really have an excuse for my basement other than the fact that I'm not organised at all down here for months, like months and months on end have gone by. And despite the fact that this is my office, it's also very much a fully functioning basement in the sense that we just shove anything that we don't need and we want out of sight down here, which we should actually be putting in the loft. So we kind of need to get around to that at some point. Maybe we'll do that this week because I do miss this feeling like a nice organised, calm, cosy space for me to do my work in. So I got into bed last night, cozied up, had my hot water bottle. I have a hot water bottle every single night at the moment because it is absolutely Baltic. The temperatures are kind of like between -1 and -3 overnight, so cold. Got in, snuggled up, fell fast asleep. Kenny actually said by the time he came to bed, like 20 minutes later, I was gone, like fast asleep, didn't wake up at all, didn't hear him getting into bed. Anyway, wake up in the middle of the night, freezing, freezing, freezing cold, suddenly become aware that the whole bed is soaking wet. The whole bed is soaked through. And obviously I'm half asleep wondering what on earth is going on. And then I realise I obviously didn't screw the top on my hot water bottle tight enough. And throughout the night it was obviously just leaking, leaking, leaking. So by the time I woke up, the whole of my side of the bed was just soaked through. So I was freezing, my pyjamas were soaking. I don't know how I didn't wake up before, I must have been so tired. I also took a magnesium before bed and that makes me sleep so well. So yeah, so then I was awake and then I was thinking, do I wake up Kenny? Do I go and get in the spare bed? But the top floor is so cold. So I was really trying to avoid using the spare bed. Anyway, in the end I had to wake up Kenny and I went and squeezed into his side of the bed with him, and me, Kenny and Rue all slept in a tiny little line squeezed in next to each other. So it wasn't the best night of sleep. So today is going to be a very chilled day. I just put some CC cream on to try and bring myself back to life a bit, and I've been using this Lano Lips lip balm just to give my lips a tiny bit of colour. It's called Glossy Balms and my sister raves about these Lano Lips products. She says they're really hydrating and they very kindly sent me quite a few a while ago and it's definitely lip balm season now. But this one's nice, especially for a no makeup day because my lips are actually really pale. They're kind of like the same colour as my skin naturally, so I always feel like I look ill. Anyway, I'm actually just down in my office doing some editing. I'm editing yesterday's video, so I'm editing Vlogmas day 1. Yeah, very weird feeling for me to be filming and editing in the same day because normally my editing days are not my filming days. So I'm really gonna have to get much quicker at editing and not be such a perfectionist about things. I'm not sure whether I said this yesterday, but obviously kind of like I don't know how to explain it, but there will be a little bit of a change in my vlogs because I don't have quite so much time to do anything other than exactly what I'm doing. So yeah, I was saying this yesterday. So they're going to be kind of very in the moment, realistic sort of vlog just so that I can keep them coming and make sure I don't miss any days and all of that sort of stuff. So with that in mind, I'm going to sit here and do a bit of work, and then it's actually a really gorgeous day, freezing but really gorgeous. So then I'm going to take Rue out. Got a really lovely new kind of like porridge recipe which is perfect for these colder months. I'll show that to you and then we'll just see where the afternoon takes us. Okay, this is everything you're going to need for the best winter porridge ever. I forgot to mention the cinnamon, which is quite a key component, but this is how it turns out. It's kind of like a really warming cinnamony pear porridge, and it's so good. And then I always add in some pecans, and I mixed in some chia seeds with mine today. And you could put some pumpkin seeds on top as well. I just forgot to do that. But how yummy does that look? If you enjoy pears, you will definitely love this. Look at this paw. Do you see this little paw? This is, I am demanding attention right now from you. That's what that means when she stamps me with the paw. Good morning. Oh, are you so cute today? Are you so cute every single day, my tiny girl? No itching, no itchy ears. Rue's itching ears actually cleared up completely because we bought these itch treats, which if anyone wants the link to that, if you have the same thing with your dog, I will just comment and I'll give you the link because they've been really good. But I don't know why suddenly we have a bit of itching again. So I'm thinking maybe she's got dry skin because I've got such dry skin. So maybe it's a bit of winter dry skin. Shall we Google what we can moisturise your paws and your ears with? Oh, you're so tiny. Anyway, the postman just came and I thought I would show you what he bought me today. I've already opened this one, but then I have a whole Space NK delivery here that we'll unbox together. This was very kindly sent to me by Sunday, and it's their Christmas shower gels, and I absolutely love these. We have them in all of our bathrooms. They look like whipped cream when you use them, so I've got them in our bathroom and also in the guest bathroom. So these two are pavlova and gingerbread. Gingerbread is going straight in my shower. Look how pretty the packaging is though. So that is a lovely little Christmassy present from Sunday. And then this, which I think I've started to open upside down. I think this is my, yeah. So this is all stuff that I've ordered for myself. It's what I got when they did the 25% off Black Friday thing. So up first, I have got the LMS Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. This is one of those things that I've just heard so much about, that I just really wanted to try it for myself. So I got a big one of them. Just remember that a couple of the things in here are presents, so I can't show you them, unfortunately. But I did buy for myself this Rose Inc Skin Enhance Tinted Serum. This is the really weird one that I always see on the internet that's like, actually, maybe you can see that. All the pigment is kind of broken up, but that's how it comes out of the bottle. And I think when you rub it in, all the little kind of like particles break up, and then it creates like a really lovely even finish. This one is quite divisive. I feel like some people love it, some people hate it, but I really like the idea of it, so I thought I'll give it a go and I'll let you know how I get on with that. Maybe we'll try it tomorrow. I just stocked up on 2 more of these dry shampoos. They're exactly the same. I just got the mini one for when we travel, and then another full-sized one just to keep the cupboard stocked up, because this is like one of my holy grail products I could not go without. And that's actually everything, because I forgot that half the stuff I ordered was Christmas presents. Anyway, I'm gonna go and get myself changed and ready to take Rue on her morning walk. I know. You'll be, oh, there you go. You'll be too cold otherwise. We don't want any shivering. Good girl. Good girl. Let me do this up. And Mumsy. How'd you sit? There you go. All done. Ready? Right, we're just pulling up to the walk now. Got my tea with me, which is an absolute winter dog walk essential to keep me warm. But what I was going to ask you, it's really sunny by the way, which is why I've got my glasses on. It's a really beautiful, beautiful winter's day. But I was going to ask you about gloves, because I have these driving gloves, but these are Max Mara and I really don't want to ruin them by wearing them on dog walks. So I wondered whether any of you have any really good recommendations for really super warm dog walking gloves, but ideally ones where you can still use your hands, because with mittens and also with the really kind of like ski level padded gloves, I feel like you can't actually do anything. It's really hard to release and lock the lead and just things like that. So if anyone has any really great recommendations for any, they don't have to be pretty, they really don't have to be pretty. I'm looking for like technical, practical dog walking gloves. We're actually heading home to the Cotswolds tomorrow, so I feel like there might be some really good shops there. I'm just going to go and spend some time with my parents back at home, and I love being at home at this time of the year. Not home though, because my parents are still renting because they sold their house. I mean, I don't know how long this has been going on for now, but it feels like forever and ever and ever. I stopped at Waitrose on the way home and just got Kenny a couple of extra bits of chocolate because this is his advent calendar this year, which is the one he very much requested. Otherwise I would have got him a nicer one, I promise, but this is what he wanted. So then I just got him some of these little Tony's chocolates because he really likes these ones. And then you can never go wrong with a Lindt teddy bear because I really want to have a bit of a movie night tonight. So I thought I'd get him a couple of extra bits for watching a movie. I'm just making myself a quick bit of lunch. Actually, while that cooks, maybe I will quickly show you the Holland and Barrett food bits because I've not put it away yet because I was waiting to show you. So let's do that now. So loads of snacky bits. So one thing that I have already been snacking on because I love snacks like this are these Harissa cashews and almonds with apricots. They are the perfect kind of like salty but sweet and also a little bit spicy. Then they have loads of kind of freeze-dried fruits and veggies, again for snacking on. So this is apple chips, pineapple chips, watermelon chips, which Laura said are really nice. And then I've got two different types of popcorn. So we've got turmeric and manuka honey and seaweed, kale and black pepper. Then I also got this protein mix, which has got roasted yellow peas, green peas and fava beans. Kenny's been cleaning out the fire. Look at the colour of his hands.
You can't really see it though, can you?
Yeah, you can. And then we have my favourite bit, which is all of the different types of chocolate. So we've got a cocoa and hazelnut bar. We have got salted caramel dark chocolate with benefits. And I think Laura told me this has got ashwagandha in, which is meant to really relax you. And dark chocolate covered almonds, which is something I always buy. I always get the ones from Pret. So it's good to know I can get them from Holland & Barrett. And now sell Hugh in Holland & Barrett, which is my absolute favourite chocolate brand. Oh, and then in the fridge, I also got one of their, again it's Holland & Barrett own, their classic kimchi's, which looks really yum. So I'll make sure I've given you the discount code so you can shop all of that as well. Kenny's hoovering in the room next door, so just excuse that. But this is just homemade butter beans and tomato on toast. But the secret ingredients, if you want to make it really, really delish, are fennel seeds and celery salt. That is obviously if you like fennel and you like celery. Makes it so good. And then I just put a bit of that vegan parmesan. I will show it to you, but it's the one I always go on about from M&S. It's so good. Yum. I just came in here and then realised I'd never actually shown you this room and our incredible 10-foot Christmas tree. I've never loved a Christmas tree this much. We had a little bit of a hiccup with the lights on the tree. So there were originally lots of Christmas lights on this tree. And then the evening before we filmed the intro for Vlogmas, we were doing something with the tree and basically broke the lights. So then we had to take all of the lights back off, and I've just not quite had it in me to take all the baubles off, hang new lights, put all the baubles back on. So it might just be like this. this for this Christmas. And then over here, we also have had this fire surround fitted. My dad actually did this for us. He's very good at things like this. I think because they've developed so many properties in their lifetime, my dad has just picked up all the skills. So he attached this for us. It's actually not done at all because if you can see, there's kind of this big gap along the edge and then also the steel skirting board at the bottom there, because this all needs to be tiled to kind of fill that gap. But we didn't have time to do that before Christmas, so we're just kind of making do. And then the candles, I obviously was not very clever, but the candles have also marked the wall, so we just need to give that a quick lick of paint because we had these lit for a little bit too long and I didn't know that could happen. I don't know how. At my big age, I did not know that could happen, but I didn't. Have we seen the new footstool? Also, my favourite thing in the whole room. Look at my train. This is the one that I said I'd got from Cox & Cox, and it does not disappoint. It is my favourite thing. I absolutely love it. And yeah, the footstool, this is from the Cotswold company. Again, I think I did the shopping for this with you. Other than that, I think it's just things like the cushions on the sofa. I ordered all new really lovely high quality cushions from Etsy. So there's a few different ones, a couple of these green ones with a kind of fringe, and then there's this one with the green sort of, is it a floral pattern? Yeah, a floral pattern. And then over on this side we have got a brown one and then a little Christmassy one behind it, which I've had for a couple of years. And I think that's pretty much all the updates for this room, but I have to say it's really come together, and I actually love spending time in here now, and I can't wait to spend loads of time in here over Christmas with my family. It's so cozy, it's got such a lovely feel to it. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that. Now I need to go get the fire started again. I'm definitely feeling very tired. I feel like not sleeping last night is definitely caught up with me, and to be completely honest, tonight is definitely a night where I would have probably put the camera away by now, just because I am so tired. But that's what makes Vlogmas a good challenge, and it's also kind of what I meant when I said yesterday it will be a lot more very realistic, because some evenings I will be tired and cold, hence this. But I've just been downstairs working and Kenny has made a start on dinner. So what have we got?
Creamy mushroom pasta.
Yum. And then loads of veggies by the look of it. I can see carrots, I can see green beans, cauliflower, and sprouts, and then beetroot under there. Yeah. I was just saying to Kenny a second ago, I don't know whether any of you have seen the like memes and reels and TikToks where they're using, I think it's from Elf, that little clip of the soundtrack where Elf says, can I get a big hug, or like, can you give me a big hug, or something like that. But all the reels and TikToks use it to say when your love language is physical touch and your partner's is like acts of service and they're in the middle of doing something. And yeah, this happens every single evening, because when Kenny is cooking dinner and I'm like, can I have a hug? And he's right in the middle of something. This happens to us every evening. I've never seen anything more us. But you have to give me a big hug now, just to prove that you do actually love me. I also remembered that I was sent this the other day on Instagram by Bridget, who said, I thought you'd enjoy this. And it says, me watching my husband cook a bomb 4-course meal while I stand there with my spatchy ready to stir something. And I honestly just said to Kenny, is there anything I can do to be helpful? So that is us, isn't it? Yeah. Look at the little E.T.
And then your sister sent me that thing.
My sister sent you that? What, saying it was me?
Yeah.
Yes, Bridget, you're very much right. That is us. These sprouts look so young. Can I steal one or not yet? No. Yeah. Yeah! He's only saying that because you guys are listening. I'm never normally allowed to steal anything. You can't hide behind the door and eat snacks because you know I'm not allowed to. I don't know if they can see that from there. So the sauce is made from...
It's just cauliflower.
Just cauliflower. Oh, and veg stock. Is that it?
That's it, yeah. Garlic.
Yeah. Garlic. Is it nice?
Onions,
have you tasted it, or are we speaking too soon?
Well, I think we're speaking soon, but...
It's a bit of a weird texture, but if it tastes good, that's all that matters. And obviously it's made from veg, so it'll be very healthy. Dinner is served.
There's onions in there.
Do you know what I always say when I do the food shop? What do I always say?
What do we do? Backwards, are you with that stuff? Is there a white sauce on?
The Nando sauce, the the best before date was 2022.
You're joking.
Maybe it's Waitrose, it's one of the two. They have some of their fruits and veg now that say there's no best before date on this to help, yeah, to just what?
Use your eyes.
Yeah, but it says to help reduce waste. Where have you been hiding? Where have you been hiding? You're a sleepy girl. Kenny and I were discussing earlier whether dogs sleep more in the winter, because obviously most animals do. Thank you so much for my licks. Thank you. Also, I've just seen this out of the corner of my eye. And remember to tell you, my parents recently came back from Florida on a little holiday that Kenny and I booked for them. And this was their holiday present. It says, Merry Christmas. Well, I mean, you can read it yourself. So when we decorate the tree in the kitchen, which we should be doing that this weekend, really. What video are you watching? Kenny's just doing a bit of catch up before vlogmas starts.
Later.
Oh, decorate for Christmas. You've not seen that one?
Oh, I see it every day, don't I?
What do you mean?
I live in the house.
Yeah, you do, I suppose. And what do you call it? All of my beautiful Christmas clutter. Clutter. That's what it gets called. Where? Hello. Hello, Miss Attention.
Let her in.
Go on then, B. Hello. Are you the most gorgeous girl in the whole entire world? Kenny always reads all of the comments on all of my videos. So do I. But I just think it's funny. Any good ones today?
No, it's just so I can give some helpful tips to the viewers.
If you ever ask a question, particularly you like to answer the ones about cooking, don't you? They're your favourite ones. But yeah, if you ever ask a question about like a recipe or something, it'll probably be Kenny that replies. Quite obvious today that I'm not Ray's biological mother because she is this gorgeous at all times and this is what I currently look like. But anyway, on that note, I am going to head upstairs and use all my new products. Actually, I'm really excited about that. That gives me the tiny bit of willpower that I need to go and get my makeup off and get ready for bed. So from all three of us, what am I going to say, Kenny? Go on, finish the vlog. You've heard it enough times. Go.
Thank you for watching, guys. See you next time.
Is that? I thought you were going to do what I always say, but that's fine. We've got a Kenny exclusive today. See you in the morning, guys. Kisses. Kisses.